Oh, it started me at the main farm, which do we still own? No. Do we? No. Okay.
I don't see it.
We'd like eventually we need to move back here when we open up cows, but this will be faster. There. Okay, where were we? We were removing rocks. It looks like that's done.
What's the name of the thing again?
Arthur's YouTube, it should be.
You're 100%.
I'm not positive.
Did you make a single player again?
No, it's multiplayer.
I'm not seeing it now.
The main farm. Shoot. Did I call it the wrong name? Hold on, folks. Shiz. Oink, oink. Hello, Fockix. CZ, nice to see you. I'm sorry, I gotta save the game. It doesn't look like I made it the right name, so I need to go back and do this again. I wish you could do this. Most games don't allow it. Thank you, T.R. Summers. Most games don't allow you to do this anyway, but it'd be nice to be able to change your name midstream instead of having to exit and restart. But there you have it. What is up, Louis? Bonjour, Louis. No, I didn't. I did not named it properly. All right. So if you guys want to join the farm, it's Arthur's YouTube. Arthur's YouTube, and the password is fun. All lowercase. Sorry, it's been a while since I've streamed. Simone's got a couple issues going on at work that's making her be able to or have to stay later in general. So unfortunately, like, we're not done with dinner until like 10:30. Now tonight we got done early enough that I could stream. So yeah, so there we are. All right, I'm back in, Micah. This time it's the right name. So I apologize that I haven't been streaming every night, but we will get back to that here soon. So what did we decide? I think we were going to make potatoes on one of the fields, right? Or sugar beets.
I think it was. Well, I don't know which farm it is.
It's the Piggy farm. Let's do.
I think it is potatoes. I think.
Okay.
I would look at our equipment.
I mean, we haven't gotten there yet. Fud. No, fun. Not fud. Fun. Pig fud. Though I would almost say maybe we should make it sugar beets because they're easier to harvest. So maybe we should do that. I'm not sure what happened here, but
Where?
we got like a row done and then didn't finish. We're spreading lime because the field requested it. Which DLC are we talking about, Scania Lover? Are we talking about the premium edition? And I love it. I'm having fun with it. Mike and I are having fun with doing zoop, zoop, zoop on the map. But I like the new equipment. I like the new map. I saw that. It's not good. So it's done, huh? What did she do to it? How did she nuke it? Did she put like diesel in it or something? Yeah, I think it's a pretty cool DLC. I like the carrots and the parsnips and the red beets. And I love the new map, like I said. But yeah, the new crops are really cool. So if you checked out, we have a series on YouTube called Zoop 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 where we're doing all of the above, and we're making soup, and eventually we're going to take over the potato factory, and then we're going to make potato chips too. So we're going to rule the world one spud at a time. If I remember, it's a Kia Soul, isn't it? There's not a lot of need for speed in the Kia Soul, and even if you had the need, you wouldn't be getting it met. They're not very fast. Oh, geez. So she had no oil in it? That's really bad.
One way to kill your car.
Yep. Pride from Belgium. The is Pride from Belgium. Are you talking about the D-Wolf, the harvester? Is that what you're talking about, Scania? Yeah, doing some late night farming. You're welcome to join if you like. Mike and I are in Discord, and we're working the farm. Like I was saying earlier. Oh, I thought she had a Kia Soul. I thought you had said it was a Kia Soul. Oh, good old Dodge Intrepid. I guess while we have this, we should probably do the backfields too, huh? Okay, the D-Wolf machines are from Belgium. That's really cool. Cool machines. Very expensive. That D-Wolf carrot harvester is like $650,000. Like, whoa. No, that's not for real, is it, Red Alpha? I remember the Intrepids being pretty cool because they were like that cab forward design. Early cab forward. It's a neat car. Wow, that's 100% real. That's crazy. So, what do you think, Louie? I mean, is there like there's no coming back, or she got to get a new motor? That's crazy. That sucks because you're going to be. I mean, is she just going to replace the car at that point? I can't see it being worth getting a new motor. Like that car is really old. Hello, Micah. Do you know where the wheat is, or do you want to continue liming, or do you want to?
I don't care. Whatever you want me to do is fine.
Why don't you go ahead and finish up? There's the other two fields needed still, and half of the big field.
What's the big field?
The big field is the one that is. Yeah.
Are you out of line?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not even sure where we were getting it from, if we were just getting it from the shop or. But we need some more. We got a lot of money still. What do I need? We are going to need some stuff. Some pig food. So I'm going to grab a couple things of pig food and feed it to the pigs. And we'll keep them fed. No need for forage. The pigs don't eat that. So eventually when we go to cows, then I think we're going to have to think about getting a forage harvester. But for now...
Well, lime production is where I need to go. Correct?
What are you looking for, Micah? Lime production?
Yeah, I mean, that's where I need to...
Probably.
pick up lime.
Now, we were talking about doing potatoes, but I think, honestly, it probably would be just smarter to do sugar beets because the harvester is wider and less expensive to rent. And the potatoes are kind of a I don't know. The sugar beets will be a little bit easier to handle. So we're going to use the seeder to plant the root crops. And we're just going to do one field with them. I don't want a ton of, because the pigs aren't going to eat that much. They only eat a small portion of those. So 2CV.
Check the shop first.
Check the shop. I gotta remember where the shop is.
I'm at it right now.
Is it? Okay, it's that way. Dee 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 dee. Bluey. Hello, Mr. Micah.
Hey.
I thought we got a cart for things that like pallets and stuff.
Yeah, it's on the other. It's at the other. Yeah, we do. It's at the other fields by the building.
Oh. I didn't see it, so I just assumed we didn't have one, so I drove off. I'll come get it. Thank you, and welcome back, Jeremy. Here for some relaxing late-night farming action with Mr. Micah. We probably won't be on super long, but I yeah. Yeah, I was like, good night. Here's where we're at, folks. My wife has 7 empty stalls. She had 2 people leave on the new year, and that leaves us down several $1,000s. So we are in major financial trouble until we get those stalls back up and running. So she stripped them out, and she's going to repaint them and then put them up on Facebook. But for the last couple days, she's been working on getting those things turned. So we have had some really late nights, eating dinner like around 10 o'clock. So she's working really hard every day to get that finished. And I'm watching the baby because it's freezing out, so the baby can't be there with her, obviously. Did I miss the hole that we drive? Oh, there it is. All right. And so anyway, that means that the streams are later at night, and we'll be getting back to a better schedule hopefully here in the next couple weeks. But until she gets that sorted out, it's going to be slimmer streams because I've got to take care of the baby. So that takes some time.
I don't think we can buy it here.
Oh, fudge. So we have to get it from the shop?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, we will, Jer. I mean, she wants to make sure she's pulling clientele, like all of them at once, so she's not like having to advertise over and over again. So, yeah, it will. We'll get people. There's already like 2 or 3 people have already called looking for spots this week. So we will fill them out, but we just need to fill them out quickly. So she's got to find the right people.
We can buy lime production for $1.
And what does that do for us?
We drop stones in and it makes lime.
I mean, eventually we could do that. Does it make a lot of lime? Because we need a ton. We'll need a ton of it.
I don't know. It's $1 for the whole thing.
Well, go ahead and buy it. I mean, heck.
That's what I was saying. It's $1.
Right. No, I wouldn't. Don't worry about it. I mean, it'll come out good. It's just it's made it for a little bit of financial stress the last couple of weeks. So that makes it not fun to record either. I don't feel like doing much of anything while that's going on. But,
Okay, so for 2,000 stones, you get 4,000 lime.
Okay. I mean, that's not bad.
So if you have 1,000 lime or 1,000 stones, you get 2,000 lime.
I know we have a small pile of stone.
Yep.
What's up, Darth Spectre?
Actually, I'm going to leave the trailer here.
So, no fun money. Cooking my own dinners. Man, I've made some good dinners the last couple nights. Last night, they had a kit at our restaurant, at our local IGA grocery store. It was like bratwurst with green peppers, a few hot peppers, and then what else? It had onions and stuff, and it was I like cut the sausage up and stir fried it. Oh, it was so good. Oh, I know Railroader is so addictive. Oh my god. I can't stop playing that stupid game. What's up, Filthy Nessie? Yeah, the next episode will hopefully be out. Excuse me. Whoa, I drink some root beer before the end of the week. So, 4 in the morning. That's right, you're in Europe. This is the Valley, the Old Farm. All right, how many things of lime do you think you need, Micah?
Get the stones real quick and see how much stone I got.
Oh, okay. But it won't make it right away. It's going to take time to make it.
True. But I figured I'd go get it. So we don't have stone just sitting there.
All right, so there's that. And we do need to, I hate to do this, but we need this. We're going to do the Jongrich, because I'm always doing the Manitou. So just do something different, I guess. And I'll probably regret it, because I love the Manitou, but... There we go. I left my track IR on. I guess we could probably use it a little bit. No, oh, that's right. This thing's electric. It's so weird. It's a lithium-ion forklift. Oh, that'll be cool, Nessie. That'll be fun. So are you... I'm taking it if you're going to Ontario, that means you're Canadian. And you're pretty close to us, actually, because I live in Cleveland. Well, I used to live in Cleveland. I live south of Cleveland now, quite a bit. But Ontario, the Ontario province is pretty close to us. Toronto, of course, being the big city nearest to us. It's across the lake. But if we could just cross the lake, we could be there in a very short amount of time. 2-3 hours of driving, and there we are. I have a friend that lives in the Mississippi Mills area that we went up to visit a couple years ago. That was awesome. It was so cool up there. Just like really clean water. Like they had that, we had they have the lakes, and we were swimming in the really cold lake water, but it was just beautiful. And it was, they had like a pontoon boat and stuff, and it was a really nice vacation. It was super nice. And then we went into Ontario to see, I forget what it was, but it was like the, they had a Star Trek like thing, and it was at the airport. I'm trying to think of, maybe at the Air Force Museum or something like that. It was really cool. It was such a nice vacation. I love Canada. Our neighbors to the north. Beautiful territories. Cold though in the winter. But we get that way too. I don't think we get as cold as Toronto though. Okay, so those don't like being loaded that direction. I wonder if I go this way. Oh, and the other thing I'm neglecting is I can pick 2 at a time up. If I go this way. Yeah, so anyway, it was really nice. There was like a waterfall, I remember. Like they had like a dam with a waterfall, and it was really nice. It was magical. The kids had a blast. And then we came home the long way. We drove all the way across like Lake Ontario, the northern edge of Lake Ontario, and past Lake Erie, and we picked up we crossed at Sault Ste. Marie, and so that was really cool. And then we stayed we got to see the Mackinac Bridge and the ships going through the locks, and it was really nice. Then we stayed in Michigan for a couple weeks, visited my cousin. Yeah, that was the last vacation I ever went on. I can't really afford it now. And then Moni's always busy with those dang horses.
I thought England was your last vacation.
Nope, last place last with the kids and stuff, like family vacation. England, I went to. Did I go to England after? Yeah, England. I've been to England a couple times after that, but I suppose those were vacations, weren't they?
Did you go see the Queen or something like that?
No, actually, I went through London on my way to Heathrow, but just through. I took a train. Moni lived up north, and so she was in kind of near Scotland. Who, Alfie the stupid dog who always runs away? Yeah. You live in the middle of nowhere with my not Scottish wife and her adopted dog. Stupid dog. He's gotten a little bit better, but he still runs away. He ran away the other day. He dug out under the fence because it rained a lot, and our backyard is literally like mush. And so he just mushed his way under the fence, and off he went. And this is the worst loading job I've ever done. And off he went, and he took Percy and Molly with him, and so they all ran. Percy came back about 5 minutes down later, and then somebody caught them in their car and took them to the vets. And Alfie's chipped, so. They had right away, they knew it was our dog, and they called and said, "Hey, are you guys home?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Hey, I'll bring your dogs over." We're like, "Thank you." So that's right. Alfie is such a naughty dog. Right, you're right. There's probably some like evil deer rebellion going on in the backyard. The deer are figuring out how they're going to take over the backyard. Like, man, how are we going to get these humans out of here? And Alfie's like, "Whoa!" And then because I'll tell you what, I knew they were back there because I drove through the neighborhood looking for them, and all the deer were flying out of the people's backyards into the streets and like running down the road. I'm like, "Yep, that's gonna be my dogs chasing the deer." What's up, Avalon? What'd you say?
That makes sense now.
Yeah. They like to chase. I think it's the reason why they left was because of the deer. There were some deer, sometimes I see them. So I got a window here in my office up. I'm in a basement room. So we remodeled the basement part of it, and I'm in one of the rooms down here. And my window's up. It's like a cellar window that's been replaced with one that you can go out if there's a fire. And I see deer butts passing my window occasionally. I see the butt of a deer go by. I usually miss the head because I'm not looking and I see motion, and I look and I'm like, oh. So they walk right past the house, and that makes the dogs crazy. And so, of course, the dog goes after them when he can. So, thanks, Jaywa.
Hey, Jaywa.
Right, I know, Darceptor. It's not pretty, but it was easy. $34 gift subs. Thank you, Jaywa.
What? Wow.
He's given 34 on the channel. That's crazy. So we're doing well. Thank you, Sandhill, for asking. It's been kind of a crazy week, but I had to ask my wife. I can't believe this, and I really didn't know. I'm like, "Honey, what day is it today?" And she's like, "Wednesday." And I was like, "Wow, I can't believe it's Wednesday already. I didn't even know what day it was." I know, it's huge. It's miles of track. Yeah, I was kind of looking at it, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, we could really use subs right now. Definitely. Things are not great. I should do like a 12-hour stream or something like that, but I can't because I got the baby, so that's never going to happen. But keep the channel alive. No, the channel's not gonna die, but if I don't pay my bills, I might lose my electricity for a little bit. So there'd be no channel during that portion of the month until we get paid again and get some electricity or gas back.
I was going through the stones pretty quick. We've already got 1,000 liters of wine.
Oh, that's not too bad. I didn't buy any yet, so I think. Can we just drive this in here?
So by the time I get back with the trailer, this should be done.
Oh, yeah.
Do you need a trailer at all?
I have the flatbed right now.
Okay.
But I'll be done with it in a second. Do you need it?
No, I was just asking if you needed a regular
Nope.
trailer.
I'm feeding the piggies the piggy food. I think they're full. Is that it? Oh, no. Now they're emptying again. Okay. It's Arthur. The most broke YouTuber around. And I've got no excuse. Like, we're just bad at spending, or we're really good at spending money. That's the problem. I'm real good at spending money. I'm not really good at saving money. So when we get to wintertime and then something goes wrong, which inevitably it does, there's always something that just didn't go quite right or as planned. Okay, I'm going to take this back across the street. So I don't know how many days of Piggy food that is, but that should be enough for a while. Now, do pigs take straw?
I think any animal that you make manure needs straw, I believe.
Okay. And did we straw it?
Of course, I'm guessing.
Hello, carrot cake Sabertooth. Sabertooth. Carry cake Sabertooth. There we go. That's close. Carry cake Sabertooth. Wait a minute. You needed to replenish your supply of anti-venom. I have to ask. I have to ask why. I can't not ask why do you need anti-venom, and is it expensive? I didn't know that was a thing. So they got total effectiveness, blah. They got base food. They got everything. Let's see. Wheat. You can feed them corn, wheat, barley, canola. We have them full of straw, so we're good there. The base food is going to be wheat, barley, canola. Right? Or corn. Grain, protein, and root crop. You do all the feed but the root crops. We're going to do it because we're going to. Oh, that's cool. There you go.
They don't allow you to do carrots and stuff like that.
Well, what? Yeah, they probably do, but they haven't said it yet. And welcome to the stream, Carrie. Let's see. You have to protect yourself from the symbiote. Oh, you have 20 venomous snakes. Anti-venom is very expensive. $2,000 a vial. Oh, my God.
Why don't you just let them bite you?
She got...
And build your tolerance up.
I don't think it works like that.
It does.
It does, but if you get bit by a cobra, the tolerance is not going to be high enough the first time for you not to die.
Let them nibble. Just give them and let them have a little nibble.
Little nibble. Here, just have a little nibble. She had to use 12. You had to use 12 vials. God Almighty. And why? Why do you have these? I don't.
It's all pure conversation. How often do you get to bring that up in a conversation?
I know. It does make for good conversation. It is. There's a little frightening. That's. All right. So what do we need, Micah? We need to have some kind of. It's so confusing. I can never remember all the things that we need.
Make a list.
We need bacon, yeah. Education, conservation. Well, there you go. Simone anti-venom. When she bites, it's painful.
Okay. 7,600 liters of wine for free.
That is expensive. Pork shoulder. That sounds delicious. Mr. Patrick the Sniper. Yes, I know. Isn't that crazy? You actually milk the venom. All right, so the thing that we need to figure out, does anybody and we talk about this all the time, and I'm sorry, I never remember. Wheat is a grain. So the wheat, barley are going to be the grains.
Yeah.
What about canola? Is that considered a grain? Sunflower, soybean is going to be... Sunflower or soybeans is going to be our protein. The sugar beets are going to be our root crop. So we need to grow... Base food is going to be corn. Sorghum is corn. Okay, so we'll do sorghum. That's right. The bite was you being complacent. Okay, all right. Well, it does happen. I mean, you know, I've never had a car accident before, but I have gone off the road in the snow when I wasn't really paying attention to when I should have been. So,
Is this trailer rented?
It's an oil seed. Okay. Which trailer? The liming trailer?
Yeah.
I believe it is. Yeah.
Rented.
Thank you for the rating party. I appreciate it, guys.
I'm trying to think if I should fill this thing up completely.
I mean, you can always save what's left over. Just put it behind the barn or whatever. So I'm going to grab... Let's see. I don't know when we plant, but I'm going to grab seeds. So...
Alright, so I'm going to grab some lime.
I think corn would be a base food because it's... Or as Big Tall Man called it, kern. You got to grow some kern. He's been hanging out with the singer from Can You Take Me Higher? Hey, could you grow some kern? Yeah, that's oof. Now these are all dangerous pets. You guys have dangerous pets, pit bulls and snakes. Some big tall corn-fed guys here. Yes. You have a proc shoulder. Is that proc shoulder related to Spock? Proc and Spock? That sounds really good. I still haven't smoked anything in my smoker. I'm too afraid. I know it's not those fanatics out there. It's not a real smoker, but a bigger. We have 8 dogs. Beat that. I have to mop every freaking day. She had a bath and she's not happy. No. I love the doggies. As much as I hate to admit it, they're a pain in the butt, but I love them. They're pretty dang cute. No, they're little dangers. Kids?
Man, look at all these citrons. I wish we could have a citron.
4 dogs, 2 pit bulls, a cane corso, and a doggo Argentino. That's a lot of doggies. Yeah, we have 8. So we have... That's true. That is very true, Red Alpha. You could have a nasty, crazy Chihuahua. You could. We have the smallest dog is Tito. He is a Boston Terrier. Then I have the 3 Dalmatians. Bella, Hermione, and Albus. And they're beautiful. I love the Dalmatians. That's true. No, they're really good, Carrie. They're actually really decent dogs. They're playful, but they're not too bad as far as hyper goes. Usually it's because of bad breeding when you get that. But like the well-bred ones are usually, dude, I love them. I would have Dalmatians. Nope, no question. Again, I think I went the wrong way. Dang it, I went the wrong way. I get lost on this map every time I go driving. And Bella the Dalmatian, she is just so beautiful. She's such a beautiful dog. She's like the consummate Dalmatian. So we got the 3 Dalmatians, we got the Boston Terrier, and then we have my wife's dog who came over from England. His name is Elfie, and he's a British Cocker Spaniel. So basically a Cocker Spaniel with a cute little nose. He doesn't have the jowls that the American Cocker Spaniels have. He's cuter. Wait, I see Micah. Am I going? Nope, I'm still going the wrong way. Dang it. Long hauler prefers the pit breed. And then Elfie and Hermione got it together. And then we have 3 puppies from them. Those are the other dogs. Rounding out the other side of our puppies, we have 3 Cocker Spaniel Dalmatian mixed puppies. Luna, Molly, and Percy. So coonhound, Maine coonhound. I think my wife's friend has those. I think Val has Maine coonhounds. Oh, Maine coon cat. Okay. Yeah, that's along with the 9 kids, right? Because I just needed more drama in my life. Honestly, though, right now, my kids are pretty much. Mark, Ryan, and Seth are out of the house, and John, Violet, and Evelyn are at their mom's house doing like homeschooling and stuff. So they're only here a little bit, or I see them over at Mark's house. So it's kind of, my house is a lot quieter than it used to be. So really, the only kid that we have here right now, and then we have Emily and Matilda, who we're trying to get over, and then so they're not here, and so really we just have Lizzie, and it's pretty quiet. Once Emily and Matilda get here, it'll be 4 kids again. But Emily's getting pretty old too. She's 13, so it goes fast. Oh, that's cool. So I guess there was speaking of big cats, we had a bobcat spotted in Medina the other day. So they're back. Yeah. 20 pounds. Holy cow. All right. So we are going to grow. Let's see what's available for growth right now. I don't think we can plant anything. Where's the calendar? Right now, if we did wheat, canola, or oats are being harvested. Canola is the only thing that can be planted this month. So we're going to wait till summer.
Potatoes on 54, aren't we?
Sugar beets. Let's not do potatoes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So
root crop them on 54.
yeah. And then we'll do sorghum for our main crop. And then what were the other 2?
One was wheat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wheat or barley, something like that.
Yeah, for the grain crop, and then we need a protein.
I think you're going to do soybeans because it's a cash crop, I think. I don't know.
Well, I don't think we're going to be selling any of it. I wish they would tell you, like, directly. Like, these are the ones that fall in the... This is why I always get confused, because there's no direct information about what you need. Hang on, let's see.
Yeah, there is. It's in the...
Is it in the help menu?
Yeah.
Pigs. Okay, so sorghum for base, wheat and barley, soybean, canola. Canola. We'll do canola for the protein. So I'm going to go ahead and plant that because I can plant that now.
What's the one we need the most of?
Sorghum.
Okay.
Monitor lizard cat.
You want to do the...
Nope.
The one on the wheat field over here, 53?
53. You mean the canola? Yeah. Yep, that'll be canola. 56 will be sorghum. 53 will be canola.
All right, I'll get 53 lined with. Make sure I get it done.
Yeah, that's true. They hiss and spit like cats do. They claw. Meow. Cats make me very allergic. I tried. I'm like, I'm going to see how it goes. Simone has several cats at her barn to catch the mice. And I petted one just to see. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pet it. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Here, kitty, kitty. And I literally was like, achoo, 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 achoo. Like, I'm just so allergic to them. So we do not get along. I get itchy and scratchy. I've been trapping them. I think we have like one or two left. I've caught a bunch of mice over the last couple of weeks. I don't think there's any left. I'm not hearing them at night anymore. So usually you can hear them like going through the walls and stuff. I hate mice. Those hairless cats are so ugly. Oh, God. Hello, Mr. Bigglesworth. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I keep accidentally hiring workers.
Come on, baby. Come on, tractor, let the good times roll. Boom, boom, boom. I think it's going to be best to start on this end and just work my way back. Drop it in low gear. You just say I attack. Oh God, the Benadryl sleep is the worst sleep. I can vouch for that. As growing up as a kid who had to take Benadryl, or Sudafed, or either one. God Almighty, it is the worst feeling in the world. It's like, please, just let me die. I need to sleep now. Good night. I mean, as they get older, it's not quite as bad, but yes. I mean, I've given up on anything nice upstairs. I've brought everything downstairs that I want to keep, and I put everything. If I need to keep stuff away from them, it goes up high. They get better, as long as I give them attention and stuff, they're fine. The biggest issue that I have is that it's been raining nonstop for the last month and a half. So we don't get this much rain, and so my backyard is literally like Woodstock. I mean, it just is just mud. So then they track that all back into the house, and I end up having to mop every day. So, but it's not bad. Once I get it done, it's nice. So I'm not, as long as I keep up with it, I'm happy, but I have to keep up with it or I'm upset because I don't like the mess. So, I've never actually played Dungeons and Dragons on a board game. I've played some of their video game adaptations, obviously, Skyrim and Morrowind being sort of like a takeoff of that system. Baldur's Gate being a little bit more directly related. What do you want to drink? I attack. Oh, but I just don't. I don't know. It seems like it would be a lot of fun. We listened to The Adventure Zone, which was quite a popular D&D podcast for a while, and it was really good.
Gotta go get more line.
Baldur's Gate 3. Magic the Gathering. See, now those are the card games. I never play those either. My boys play this game called Settlers of Catan, I believe it's called.
That's a good game.
Yeah, they really like that. It looks fun. He said, I'm such a nerd.
Talisman's another good one.
My son is making a ship battle game, which looks pretty. It's going to be pretty cool. He's making the artwork right now, and it's really good. I'm like, Mark, this is like great. Like, oh, you love Settlers of Catan. That's it. Yep, you have all the expansions. We used to play Car Wars. We used to play Marvel, Mech Warrior. All these roll the dice games. Give me a slight hill. Oh, in real life? Absolutely. Give me 5 minutes to get up that, and then catch my breath for 5 minutes afterwards.
What is that?
I was catching my breath.
Oh, that must be seed.
Oh, the big bag? Yeah. I left it there. I just brought the cedar up there. I didn't bring it back. I'm breaking it down. Wait a minute. Why does my license say Artie Pig? I did not. I swear to God, I did not do that. Who did that?
You must have.
I didn't. I didn't buy this. That's going to be rank. Rank 29.
What time is it?
It's not 10:30.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go as soon as I get done.
No. All right. All right, Micah. No $10 for you. Big tall man gambled and lost. No, it didn't. He put that. That's going to be. Rural Pilot is the one that did that. So. He's confounded me. Yeah, because the plate on the tractor is YE410AI. Speaking of which, my license is overdue. My birthday was, 2 weeks ago, and I forgot. I never took my license plate in to get updated, like how they give you the sticker.
How can you not remember that?
I forget every year. And so now I don't have any money. So hopefully Simone will get paid this week, and it's only like $50, but I need to go do that because I forgot. And I haven't gotten pulled over yet. I'm just waiting. I think since we went to just plates on the back, they don't. Like, I specifically have to have a cop behind me, and I almost never have that happen. So, because I don't really go into the city, I mostly am just on back country roads, so I don't see the cops very often. But yeah, I should probably check my driver's license. Oh, what state are you in, Darth Spectre? Is it a commercial license, maybe? Because I know the commercial licenses are like 100. I know. I turned 50 this year, man. I'm old. The same day your new sticker came? Well, there you go. Wait, why is it so expensive in Wisconsin? I feel old. I gotta lose weight. Like, our bed is on the floor, like we just sleep on a mattress and a box spring. And I'm like trying to get up, and I'm like, like my knees are like, I'm like, oh. 50 this year in October. Yep.
Just go to one of the lumber stores and ask for some pallets.
I need some. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. My wife is still in her 30s. She doesn't understand. She's like, "What do you mean you're all sore?" But then she's always sore too. She's like, "Oh, my I can't do that. My shoulders hurt." And I'm like, "Well, you're always picking on me for being sore. But like, it's okay if you're all sore all the time." Fellow Libra. We're getting up there, aren't we? Even the young guys that were part of the channel, like they're all in their 20s now. Holy cow.
Yeah, what about Teddy?
Yeah, he'd be like 21, 22. Just a few years, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Now, I tried, for me personally, I'm very immature. When I first was divorced, I tried dating a couple. Yeah, you've been through a lot, though, Avalon. Carrie made you a grandpa. That's so funny. I dated a couple women that were older than me, and I just couldn't do it. I was just like, this is like dating my mom. I can't. So I was like, I decided, I'm like, I do need to date somebody younger. Doesn't be like a lot younger, but at least younger than me by a year or two.
Not
a couple
smart
of
enough
years.
to put up with you.
Oh, ooh.
Someone not smart enough to put up with you. I should say that, right?
Or they're not smart enough, so they put up with me.
Right.
Yeah, thanks, Micah.
Well, maybe not smart. Maybe I should say experienced. That's probably the correct term.
Right. Instagrampa, that's right. Just add children and grandchildren.
Oh gosh. Hey, does this building hold these bags?
I don't know.
How do I know what side they're going to dump on?
You don't.
Crap. See, upload. Of course.
It doesn't take them?
Well, no, they dumped on the other side.
Oh, right. I'm ready for a nap. I had a bad night's sleep last night. I had to get up. I forgot. My wife needed me to do the laundry, and I had my blankets in, so I had to run them twice through the dryer, and I forgot to press the start button on her laundry. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I realized her laundry hadn't even run yet. I'm like, oh. So I went to sleep, but I set my alarm for like 5. Thankfully, I woke up at like 3:30 to pee. So I did it then and turned the alarm off, but it's an interrupted night of sleep, and I went to bed late anyway, so. Well, thankfully my wife knew. Hey, what's up, Beavertown? My wife knew ahead of time that I was broke as all get out, so there was no surprises coming in. Like, you better not be marrying me for my money, because there is none. What'd you say?
He keeps dumping away from the building.
Yeah, you'll probably have to hand put them in. Oh, no, Simone does not do taxes. Heck no. Mm-mm. My wife is not the numbers person. She's the one that goes, oh, there's money in the account. I'm gonna buy a new bridle for my horse. And I'm like, no, we don't have money. No, she needs a new bridle. And I'm like, okay. And then still she spends it. And then like the next day we're negative $50 because we didn't have the money. I'm like, honey, you can't go by what the numbers say. Like, if it says there's money in there, you got to make sure it's not already spent, because stuff comes out like 2 days later, and then... Jeez, oh, Pete.
It holds it.
It does. Oh, good. Well, that's nice. It keeps the farm a little neater.
There you go. Just remember we got lime in there. I'll leave the lime trailer here.
The lime cooler.
Or you want me to take it back? We're gonna use it
Yeah,
for
you might as.
fertilizing?
Yeah, we could use it. We'd have to keep it for like 6 months. I suppose we could run fertilizer on this field. How are we doing on this? We don't need to. This is 100%. So yeah, just go on. Take it back. You already told me to lose my wallet. Done that. Been there, done that.
Now, do you want to use this tractor for anything? Probably not.
Why does it
Well, it's got the most horsepower, but
no, I mean it's fine. I'm doing okay with this.
okay.
This one's pretty close. Nah, probably not. That one's got like over 200, doesn't it?
I don't remember, but it's up there. I got it because it was quick to go back and forth to town.
Ta-da! This is the exciting part. There you go. What is K-pop? Your sister would try to spend money on K-pop, huh? Oh, she likes a little black pink. This, that, pink venom. It's horrible. It's so horrible. My kids love not J-pop, but they love Japanese music. Mark's like, he's always bringing me these 70s artists that play terrible, terrible renditions of American styles of music from the 70s. And I'm like, no, Mark. He's like, what, you don't like this? I'm like, no, it's making my ears hurt. Dude, $100 a piece. It's the vibrato. The Japanese in the 70s, they did a lot of like soundtracks and stuff for video games and for cartoons. Obviously, the animes had. There's some Japanese music that I really like, but I find that a lot of them, they sing with a lot of vibrato. So when you watch like Macross, like the guy's like, Macross, it's like, oh, stop with the vibrato. And then who's the other one? Trying to think of the Genesis climber Mospita. He's like, Atito, Achigo, Magine. It's like, oh, why was that like cool? They really thought that was cool. And I'm like, I don't hear any Americans. I guess they're doing their own thing. You can't even afford to pay attention to your wallet. Oh, I know, baby. I know. I've heard baby metal before. Oh, kill me. Oh.
Go physical therapy. There's a car wash right across the street, and they play saxophone music. That's all it is, sax. I'm just like, what are they doing?
Right. Exactly, T.R. Summers. I will say still, I think probably the most formative years of my life, I don't know what I'm trying to say. The most
impactful?
Yeah, for my teenage years was definitely Robotech and what would be now Macross. And it's funny because looking back, like it was a series that nobody really knew about, but yet it has reached like uber popularity. And In Japan, it was huge. It took a while to take in America, but after years of people talking about how great it was, I think it finally, it has. Most people know what Robotech is now. So, Disturbed Sabaton. He said everybody likes heavy music. Man, it's funny. I like some heavy music here and there, but I really. And you think being like a metal guitar player, a blues rock metal guitar player, like I would love heavy metal. I don't though. I've kind of burned out. I like really soft, weird, peaceful music now, and it's just.
That's because you got a lot of
Yeah.
stress in your life.
Correct. It always was Macross. Yeah, that's true, Micah. They just rebranded it for Robotech, right? And they put 3 cartoons together because it had to be longer. But the original Super Dimensional Fortress Macross, it's funny. As a little kid, like 6 or 7 years old, my uncle went over to. He was a doctor, and he was stationed in Japan. And one year, he gave me a bunch of stuff. A Guitar Lullaby album. If you want to hear my music, I mean, seriously, like the background tracks to Railroader, like that's all my stuff. I'm putting a lot of music on those videos. Acoustic stuff, electric stuff, some keyboard stuff, like a lot of the stuff that I've written over the years, I've been using on those videos. Anyway,
You gotta go. So you guys have a good night, all right?
good night, Micah. Thanks for
Good
joining.
night, chat. Take care.
So my uncle brought for Christmas. He got me all this Macross stuff, and this is before Robotech had been brought to America, or before Macross, rebranded as Robotech, had been brought to our country. So right, yeah, I haven't had that happen yet. There was a kite with an SDF, or with a. It had a Veritech fighter, basically Jetfire. It was Roy's Veritech fighter, but it had red paint instead of yellow paint, and a skull and crossbones, and it was in Battleoid mode with its gun. And then in the background, it had some of those, like the space carriers that they had, not SDF-1, but like the little space carriers. And then Mystic Blues. That's pretty cool. And then he gave me a chubby Veritech which was transformable, and like you'd pull it back and it would drive forward. He got me 2, and I still have it here right next to me in the drawer here, a model of the SDF-1 that was micro. It was like a little like GoBot size SDF-1, and just other various Macross stuff. And I didn't know at the time, of course I played with it and broke it up pretty good because I played with it all the time. Didn't know that it was Macross. Didn't know, probably now it's like super valuable. But I had, growing up, I got the Robotech models from Revell and built them, and there were some cool models that they had. My favorite was the Factory series. They had a whole series of model kits that were different Battleoids and robots from the series, with armor, without armor, like in different transformation modes, and they had snapped together factory pieces that you'd put together into one big factory with all these robots, and they were really cool. And I still have a couple of them that I haven't built yet, that I bought when I found they did like a re-release of them. So I was going to do them, but I haven't done it. I will at some point, but I got to go through my basement and clean it because I can't. They're buried now. So yes, I was in a band called Volatile Blue for about 15 years, and 10 years. Let me think about this. 1992 to 2000. Yeah, so just over 10 years. And we never got big, but we toured and stuff, and we got small. we did a couple tours. We got to open for some pretty cool bands, and I also had my own solo thing that I did that did okay. I look back now and it's pretty cheesy. I'm like, ooh, this is bad. The band music is good, but my music was pretty bad. So Ooh, solid oak. Yeah, that'd be nice for an electric guitar. Oak? I don't know that oak would make a good acoustic. I don't. I'd be interesting to hear what it would sound like. I know walnut actually makes really good acoustic guitars. You don't see them very often, but walnut actually is a really good tone wood when blended with spruce top. So if you have a spruce top and a walnut back and sides, you got a good sounding guitar. But to make an acoustic guitar, you need all kinds of specialized tools. There's a company called Stuart McDonald out of Athens, Ohio, that sells all the tools that you need to be a luthier and to build acoustic guitars. They even have kits that you can buy that you can build your own acoustic. So, yeah, electric's a little bit easier. You still have a lot of measuring and stuff to do, and you probably are better off buying a neck from somebody instead of trying to make it yourself. Necks are really difficult. But if you get the body right, you can get a Warmoth neck and put it together and have a nice guitar. But I think the biggest thing that I see with people that make guitars themselves, the thing that they struggle with is the finish. It's really hard to get a good finish on an electric guitar. So, I don't know if you guys have seen Ryan's guitar. He posted on his profile once in a while. He actually got a Warmoth kit, picked all his electronics and put them to soldered them together, and he got a Stratocaster body and a pre-painted and a neck and put it all together and built a guitar, and it's probably the best Strat that I've ever played. It is a phenomenal Strat, and it's got all the top things that a Stratocaster would have, but at a price that I want to say he maybe put like $600 or $700 into it. It might be a little bit more, maybe $800. But if you compare that to Fender, they're going to charge you for the parts and stuff that he got, like an ash body and all this other stuff. They're going to charge $2,000 to $3,000 for the same guitar. So, and he actually has way more flexible electronics. The electronics in his guitar are really cool. Like, he's got all these switches and stuff that you can do like a million different things with each pickup, and he can get so many different sounds out of that guitar. It's quite amazing. He liked it so much that he ended up selling all his other guitars. So, yes, exactly. Amen, Red Alpha. For a while there, I entertained the idea of actually of building an acoustic guitar. I was like, oh, I can do this. Like, this would be a great way to make your own guitar and have like a really nice guitar. And I tried for a little bit. I took the guitar that I had, and I tried to. I got some bone, and I got shaping tools like files for guitar, and I hand shaped the nut and the bridge piece to really like adjust it to my liking. And I'll tell you what, it was a disaster. I had to do it like 4 or 5 times before I finally got it right. It's really hard. And I'm like, man, if just this little small part of this is this difficult, can you imagine trying to shape a neck, or, like trying to bend the sides to get them? They have, like a press that you can buy, but you have to bend the sides and stuff. Forget it. Just custom guitar is either a passion or for people to have to screw you for money, right? Because custom guitars are so expensive when you buy them from other builders, right? Oh, thank you, TNT guy. I did. I had a nice holiday. We had a relaxing holiday, some good dinners. Still making good dinners. We had stew meat tonight, which is really good with mashed potatoes. And tomorrow night I'm making like a chicken taco mix thing. Let's see, Avalon only plays her ESP now. Haven't touched the end. So what about the ESP do you like? Thank you, Madani. I appreciate that. Hey, we're rolling back up on the subs. That's good. That pays for my internet, so that helps. The coffin case. What kind of guitar did he have that the body cracked? What the heck did he do to it? You got to beat on those things pretty good to get the body to crack. Oh, okay. Yeah, my son Ryan's always buying 7 and 8 strings, and then he sells them. I can't do. I've tried. I can't do 7 string. It's too hard. ESP makes gorgeous guitars. They do. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Out of my guitars, I've got 3. 3 electrics. I've got my Les Paul Custom, which is an Epiphone. It's not a Gibson. But it's a nice guitar nonetheless. And you can hear the dogs upstairs. Just listen. They're wrestling. Did you hear that? They stop now. Give it a second. Of course, now that I shut it off, they're going to stop. Jerks. So the Les Paul, yeah, and it's a custom. So it's got the push-pull knobs, so you can split and reverse phase the pickups. You can get some really cool tones out of that guitar. It's not just the regular Les Paul tones. It's phenomenal. I love that guitar. So that one I keep at Ryan's house. So because I go over to Mark and Ryan's every week. That's my son's house. They both live over there. Or Seth, Ryan, and Mark live together, for those of you that don't know. And I go over there, and Ryan and I jam. So that's my Les Paul stays over there. And then here I've got my Ibanez Gem. That's the blue floral pattern from Stevie Vai. And I like the guitar. It's good for metal, but it's really not that. I don't know. I've had it for a couple months now. It's the most expensive electric guitar that I own, but it's not my favorite guitar. My absolute favorite guitar is, and it's probably because I've had it for so long, so I'm just used to it. I've got I think we're moving on to 25 years old now. I've got this Stratocaster. It's a Mexican Stratocaster that I bought back in the late 90s. So yeah, it's going to be. It was like their 60th or 50th anniversary or something, and I've got upgraded pickups and stuff. Like we put in a couple upgrades to make it nice, but it's just such a nice playing guitar. It feels so good, and you guys got to remember, I came from. That's so funny, Red Alpha. I came from a heavy metal, like Metallica, Schecter's the only guitar brand out there. I will never play a Strat. Those are for wimps, And my friend lent me a Strat, like, for a couple days. He's like, or a couple weeks. He's like, listen, I need to sell this. Take it to church. See if anybody wants it, because you'll play. He wanted me to play it at church because people would see it. It was a Japanese Strat, and it was super nice. I couldn't afford it at the time. I think he wanted like $700 or $800 for it. But one of my friends did end up buying it. But I played it at church, and I'm like, as I started playing it, I'm like, oh my God, this guitar is amazing. Like, why did I hate these so much? And I started thinking about like the other bands that I like The Police and U2 and some of these like 80s bands that were just all Strat music. And I'm like, why am I resisting this so much? I think it's because everybody played them, so I was kind of like, I don't want to play that. But then I started playing. I bought this one, and I'll tell you what, man, it's been love ever since. It's my absolute favorite guitar, and I go to it for everything. It can do everything that I want it to do, and I go on about that thing forever. But there you go, Freebird. But I did change it up. It's like a cream white, and it had a white pick guard. Yeah, I was a hipster before hipsters were cool. And I took the pick guard off and kept the white plastics, but then I put a black pick guard on it. And you don't usually see, they're either white with black pickguard and black plastic, or they're white, white, and white. And so it's weird to see a white, black, white, and that's the design that I went for. You do see them occasionally. I think the guy from Pink Floyd has one. And then a guy named Dana Key, one of my favorite guitar players, also played a white, black, white Strat. But it's a really rare color setup. You don't see them very often. So, yeah, that's like Big Tall Man. I saw this guy the other day, and I try really hard not to get. I never started the. Sorry. I try hard not to get angry about stuff, but like this guy, he's learning to play guitar, so he goes out and buys a Taylor Builder's Edition, like Grand Auditorium, and I'm like, dude, like. He's got the money to do it. It's his business if he wants to buy it. But that kind of stuff, like, for years, I wanted a good acoustic guitar, and I could never afford it. I played and played and played, and I could just never afford a good one. And, you know, I finally got one when I got my Taylor. And Orion's got that guitar now. Now I have my Martin. But to be honest with you, I'm going to share a little secret. I kind of like the Taylor better. Once again, I like the fingerboard and the way it plays better. I like the sound of the Martin, but the Martin's got a really strange neck. I'm still getting used to it. I've only had it for about a year and a half, but I'm not in love with it like I was the Taylor. So anyway. Sure thing, Sandhill. I probably have an answer for you. I'll show you a couple guitar picks here in a minute once we're done planting this field. And then I probably should get going because it's 11. It's getting late. I know. I mean, we're talking, when you're talking Builders Series, you're talking $3,000. Yeah, I mean, we're talking super expensive. Yeah. It's not even like sort of expensive. It's mega expensive. Well, it's nothing to feel bad. Once again, if you got the money and you want to spend it that way, just don't let it go to waste. Make sure you work on it, you know. No. The way that Twitch works with video is it records your streams and it hosts them for 30 days. You can then transfer them to YouTube, but you can't upload to Twitch. You have to... I don't believe you can upload to Twitch. Yeah, I mean, like, and I do feel outclassed by my guitar, too. I do. The Martin, all of my electric guitars, I play enough that I don't feel outclassed. Like, $1,700 electric guitar, I'm gonna pound my chest, and I'm gonna say, I deserve that. I've played for 40 years. I know how to make the guitar do everything that I want it to do, except for I still can't sweep. For the life of me, I can't do sweeps. But I can sing with the guitar. I can play along to any song and make it sound good. I can fit into any band and make it sound good. I've been doing it long enough that I feel, dude, if you give me a $3,000 guitar, I'm going to make it sound good. If you give me a $50 guitar, I'm going to make it, I'll try to make it sound good. Yeah, see, everyone's got something. So electric guitar, I feel comfortable spending money on that because I'm good at it. At times, real good. But I mean, just do YouTube then. That's probably the best thing to do, Sandhill, is to start a YouTube channel. Or Rumble, that's another one. A lot of people are doing Rumble now. And you get noticed better there because there's less people on there. But yeah, for acoustic guitars, I see these guys out there like Callum Gray, I think is his name, or Andy McKee, and they're just slapping the crap out of that thing. And I'm like, man, I can't play like that. And so those are the guys that are playing $10,000 acoustic guitars. So when I play my Martin, I'm like, I don't deserve this guitar. Acoustic's another thing. I play acoustic, but I'm just not like super good at it. So it's a little Jimmy. You're like, that's how a lot of people buy guitars. I don't. The Ibanez is my first impulse purchase like that. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna see if I can find a way to show you some guitar pictures. Hold on. How can I do this? Give me 1 second, folks. I'm going to message my wife, and then she's going to be like, why are you messaging me? Maybe I should. Let's see. I could send them to Micah. He'll be like, why are you messaging me? Give me a second here. That's one picture. I guess I could email it to myself. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, the problem is all the photos are on my phone. So give me a minute here to figure this one out. Babs, my sweetheart, send. No. You can promote your shit. Dude, you're part of my family. You can promote whatever you want here. The only people that I don't allow to promote are guys that come in that have nothing to do with the channel and they start going, hey, come to my channel, blah, blah, blah. No. You're part of the community. That's great. You're not part of the community. You do not come here and start posting stuff on my channel. I got one picture of one of the guitars. Hang on a second. We'll get there pretty quick. Just bear with me. For some reason, these are like all out of order. Right? I don't know how to do that. Outlaw Custom AG. Oh, that's cool. Kid Rock. He actually seems like a really nice guy. Like the times that I've seen him actually like hang out with his fans and like talk to people and stuff, he seems like he's a pretty down to earth, like friendly person. So yeah, which I like. I like artists that are like that. There's no reason to be cocky jerks. Let's see. There's this one. That's the second guitar. Send. Okay, and then I'll show you. I don't know if I have my Les Paul. I'm pretty sure I don't have a picture of the Les Paul. Another down-to-earth fella. David Drainman, Disturbed. Are they the ones that do Down with the Sickness? I'm so not into the new metal bands. I don't know them by heart. Last picture. Send. Okay. So when does the that's cute. See, if you've heard the Rocky theme song. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. He's like, sorry. Oh, we'll stop. I remember Three Doors Down. That's so funny. That happens to me all the time, man. I just sometimes my computer just does. I'm surprised. Tonight we actually had a good night. We didn't have any crashes with our internet or anything like that. Give me a second here. I'm going to do this. We're going to do Google Chrome, and I apologize ahead of time for anything that you might see from my wife. Where is she? Why is she not up at the top? Babs, there she is. Okay. So the electric guitars, where is the Strat? How come the Strat didn't send? What the heck? Give me a second here. I made stew tonight, and the dogs are like knocking stuff over in the kitchen. Just like, please stop. But I really wanted you to see the Strat simply because that is the one of a kind. So it's my Arthur's special design. Where did it go? Oh, for crying out loud. No, there it is. I saw it. Wait, I went past it. There it is. Pew. Send to Messenger. Send to Simone. Babs, my sweetheart. Send. Did it go? Come on. Send it. I'm not compatible with data, apparently. Okay, well, I sent it. I can't make it do anything else. Anyway, so this is the guitar, the electric guitar. This is my Gem Series electric, my most expensive electric. And you can see it's cool. It's got like a blue floral pattern, and then it's got the vine going up the neck. Yeah, it's a really cool guitar. And blue is my favorite color, so like this is just like right up my alley. But once again, it's still not my favorite guitar, and hopefully the Strat will come through so you can see it. Still hasn't gone through. What the heck? Let me send it to my son Mark. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, this is... You always get your own router. Of course it's blue. This is my baby. This is the Martin. And that is... Yeah, I know the Steve Vai. That's why I liked it. I don't really like Steve Vai's music, but I like the guitar. But this is the Martin, well, brand new. But it's got everything. I've always wanted one of these. It's an Adirondack spruce top, so it's not the standard Sitka spruce. It's got Adirondack spruce. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's well, I'm Artie Fufkin. This is the herringbone detail, which I love. That makes it an HD 28 versus a regular D28. But some of the other things too, it's got a vintage butterbean tuners instead of the big clunky tuners that they come with now. It's got cool like open back tuners. It's just a gorgeous guitar, and it sounds really nice. It doesn't play great. It's not my favorite like action, so it's all right. But my old Taylor played a little bit better. So let's see. Did the message go? So for whatever reason, I cannot get this Strat to show up. Yeah, Hydra's is probably his best song. Yeah, and it's not. Once again, it's not that I don't like it at all. I just don't. It's not. He's not my favorite musician for sure. Right message. Send. Right message. I'm going to get this dang guitar sent. I know. Well, they're not going through, though. Oh, well, I give up. I don't know why they're not going. By the way, it's Gigo, if you guys haven't seen her. That was last night. She's so funny. She takes up all my time. That's why I don't stream anymore. I got to watch her during the day. So she's like, Anyway. Oh, here she comes. Oh, there's Aaron. Noob. Let's see. I'm going to try to send it to Aaron. Hang on. Yeah, isn't she cute? She's freaking adorable. There's Molly. That's one of the dogs I was talking about. She's a jerk. Molly the bad dog. Hang on, BT. I'm going to try to send you the guitar, and then hopefully we'll be able to see it. And then I'll let you guys go. I got to find the picture. It should be getting close. Right. Why is it so hard to this is the one thing that I always like. I like iPhones better than I like Androids, but this is the one thing that Android does better. I have a really hard time getting photos off the iPhone. I don't know how to do that. It won't post. That's what I'm saying. It's just being weird. Like the photo won't. There. Okay. Let me try this. Send. It looks like it went through to you. So let me see on here now. Aaron Woodward and ta-da! Thank you, Aaron. Dang it. That's my Strat. That's my baby right there. With my this unfortunately this amp has been the dogs got to it and chewed the shiz out of it. The corners are all chewed, the back's all chewed, the grill's ripped. I'm just like, they got it in one day. They did it one day. I had it out for a year and a half. The amp was fine. They never touched it. And then one day they decided to just shred it. So the amp works fine, and I still left it upstairs and use it as a practice amp. But I'm just like, dang it. Like, it was in mint condition. Those freaking dogs ripped it to shreds. So, but that's my baby right there. And once again, this is a color scheme that you never see. You never see the white, black, white. It's pretty rare. But anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to jump. Thank you so much for being here, man. You guys stuck it out for the pictures and everything. That was fun. Anyway, as they say, it all takes is one day. That's right. Have a good night, you all. I will try again to stream tomorrow. Not sure if it's going to be during the day or at night. We'll see. We'll see when Micah and Javius are available and what we're going to be recording and stuff. But I have no content right now for YouTube, so I need to step it up. And unfortunately, tonight's recording, I forgot to turn the recording on for YouTube, so this did not help. But we had fun together anyway, so I probably will just forward this over to YouTube. And anyway, have a good night, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.